everyone, welcome back to Cooking with a Kid. Thanks for coming back to the channel. Please take a moment and subscribe to the channel. Hit the notification bell so you will be reminded whenever we have new videos coming out. So today I've been trying to do something now for a couple of weeks and actually going to be able to try to do it. Tonight I'm making apple dumplings, Granny Smith apple dumplings. And so how we're going to do it is we're going to take a whole apple, we're going to core it, we're going to put ingredients inside the apple, we're going to wrap it in dough, we're going to put it in the oven and cover it with a sauce. And so there's been several recipes online, several recipes from church people that have given me, so we're going to kind of modify it a little bit and come up with a great apple dumpling recipe that you may want to try at home. So right here on Cooking with a Kid, apple dumplings. It's getting that time of year where everything is going to be pumpkin spice this, apple that. It's fall, you may want to make apple dumplings. So thanks for tuning in. Stick with us, won't you? We're going to need 2 cups of all-purpose flour, which I have over there, 2½ teaspoons of baking powder, 1/2 teaspoon salt, 2/3 cup butter that's been softened, and 1/2 cup milk. We're going to have 6 Granny Smith apples. I'm going to peel them and I'm going to core them. I'm only going to use 4, so I'll have extra dough left over. For the sauce, 2 cups brown sugar, 2 cups water, 1/4 cup butter, and 1/2 teaspoon cinnamon. Now I'm going to modify this recipe here because there are several different options when it comes to cinnamon, and we'll talk about that one. But you have cinnamon sugar, you have regular ground cinnamon, and what I have that I've used before is this Lane's homemade apple pie seasoning. So we're going to choose one of those. We're going to change it up a little bit. So right here on Cooking with a Kid, we're going to do apple dumplings. Change a little bit. To our mixing bowl, I'm going to add 2 cups all-purpose flour. We're making our dough. 2½ teaspoons of baking powder, 1/2 cup milk, and 2/3 of a cup of softened butter. All right, we're going to turn this on, let it mix together, and see what happens. As you can see, I put the dough hook on it after it mixed up and made a nice big soft dough. We're going to divide this up into 6 balls, 1 for each apple. We're only doing 4 apples, so we'll only use 4 of those. So we're going to divide it up into 6 equal parts. As you can see, I've got it divided out into 6 equal balls. Like I said, we're only doing 4 apples. So we're going to divide those other 2 out, and we're going to try it with 4 of the best ones. Okay, I've got the apples cored, peeled. I washed them first. We're going to roll out the dough on the cut. I'm going to flour it and I'm going to roll them out. It'll be 1 for every apple. So we got to hurry up because the apples are turning brown because they're exposed to the air. These are Granny Smith apples. Got a tart to them. Okay, as you can see, I've rolled out the dough. I didn't have a rolling pin handy, so I just used my wife's Christmas cup. So we've got that rolled out and we're going to put the apples in. Okay, I've got the dumpling rolled out. I'm going to lift the dumpling up on the sides, as you can see. I'm going to leave the hole exposed in the middle. So we're going to kind of just press that against it, kind of pull it up along the sides. We are going to close it off here in just a little bit. So we're going to leave it about like that. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to put a little bit of butter, just a little bit of butter, just a little bit in there. And I'm going to take some of my seasoning here, my apple pie seasoning. Now, they also have cinnamon sugar that's already mixed up. McCormick's already has it. But I'm going to take this apple pie, homemade apple pie seasoning, and put it into the apple. Okay, so like I said, I'm going to take this Lane's, if you can see it. I'm going to open it, and I'm going to put some of that down inside the apple. A little bit down in there. And I'm going to close it up. I'm going to bring the dough up and seal it off. Just pinch it together, seal it up all the way around the apple, And there you go. I'm going to do that with the rest of them, and we'll put them in the oven at 350. As you can see, I've got the apples prepared. They're in a glass baking pan. Now I'm going to mix up the sauce that we're going to pour over them. We're going to bake them in a 350 degree oven for about 30 to 40 minutes. Okay, I've got 2 cups of water. I'm going to add 2 cups brown sugar, roughly the rest of the butter, a 1/4 cup, and half a teaspoon of cinnamon. We're going to let that kind of melt down, combine together, stirring it, and then we're going to pour it over the top of the dumplings, and we're going to put it in the oven for approximately 30 to 40 minutes. Okay, I've heated up our mixture till it's all combined, melted through. We're going to pour this over the top of the dumplings. Okay, here we go. We're going to pour it over our dumplings. Making a mess, but we're going to wipe it up. Okay, we're going to put our dumplings in. And as I said, 350 for approximately 30 to 40 minutes. We'll check them, and I'll bring you back. All right, everybody, I've got them out of the oven, letting them cool down just a little bit. They smell amazing. I'm going to put one on a plate with some ice cream, and I'll show you what they look like when we cut them open. Okay, I cut it open. The apple is nice and soft, and the crust is nice and crusty. And the filling, you can see it there, and it smells delicious. We're going to serve it with some ice cream, and I know it'll be good. All right, everybody, there it is with some French vanilla ice cream. Man, look at that. You can see the steam coming off of it. All right, everybody, thanks for joining us for this episode, Granny Smith Apple Dumplings. Hope you enjoyed it. Thanks for watching. God bless you all. And until next time, from my wife and I, we appreciate you, and goodbye.